What's up guys, welcome. First video of the year, I think. First trade of the year that I'll show you guys today. I do want to thank you guys. We just hit, I think, 414 subscribers here on the channel. So really big thank you for this. If you guys are joining me, let me know in the chat box. Let me know that you're there. I do want to start with showing you one trade that it's actually an order for for this year, 2017. I just came back today to kind of the office to trade. And so I want to show you what is this trade, and I want to compare it with another trade that I'm not taking to show a little bit how that works and why I'm taking one trade and not the other. So this is the trade for now, and the entry is still below the low of the candlestick here, so it's not in yet, but it's going to be there possibly pretty soon, unless the candle closes and we have to get out. But we'll see with that. So I'm taking this trade on CAD CHF. And the reason why is I'll show you guys a little bit. If you go to the weekly chart, we are between two levels. The first level is the 0.725. The second level is 0.77. Okay, so two strong levels, two kind of round numbers. And we've been bouncing through those levels a couple of times in the past, last year. Now we came back to those levels. And when we came back to this level, the main thing I'm looking at is, since we're sideways, to either buy at the low or sell at the top. We've been coming back to the top, going down a little bit, and we're having this kind of retracement back to the level. So trading this is best on multi-time frame, because you could be trading on the weekly chart and you would have to wait for evidence here to sell, evidence here to buy, and it doesn't give you a big reward to risk. While if you go in lower time frame, like the daily chart or the 4-hour chart, this is where you get more power. And as we're coming back to this level, we have this big bearish engulfing candle forming, which is going to coincide with one of my favorite setup, the Bollinger Band reversal. So we break out of the Bollinger Band, come back strongly within, with an engulfing candle. This is a really good sign of price action here. So this is why I take the trade. Now this, as I said, is going to coincide with the 0.77 level. So it's not just a random place where we take a trade. It's based on a level on the daily chart and the weekly chart, where we have some support and resistance. So this is the reason why I take that trade. Now I want to show you guys the same thing happening on, I think, Euro USD. But I'll show you why I don't take the trade here. Or, I'll show you on USD JPY, which is a better example. Yeah, this is a really good example, by the way, guys. So we have this, like, on a 4-hour chart, we have the exact same setup. Okay, going above, strong Bollinger Band, coming back within, strong setup here on the 4-hour chart. The only thing is that this is only happening on the 4-hour chart. And those trades, if you're going to take only trades with indicators, that's what you're going to take. You're going to sell here, put your stop loss above, and it might work sometimes. But you're not going to get as much reward as if you were taking a trade as I showed you before on different time frames. So this specific pair, USD/JPY, is in what we call phase 2 on the weekly chart. If you go and study the market phase, which I talk about a lot, this is going to be phase 2. And phase 2 is the rise, where we have an uptrend. Okay, we're not between two levels, we're really moving up. This is phase 2. Now, if you're going to take sell trade in phase 2, you're putting more risk on yourself. You're putting yourself more at risk of having losing trades. Because the trade you take counter trend are always less reliable than the one with the trend. That's why it's really less good to take a trade here. Right? It's not the same effect. So selling at this level here doesn't have the same effect as selling at the top of a range. Because we don't have any range here. We're just moving up. We broke mini level, this level here, this level here, this level here, we came back to retest. And now if you're going to take a sell trade here expecting the price to go down, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Right? There's no reason to sell here based on this uptrend. So although we have the same setup on the 4-hour chart, I'm not taking this one. Right? This one to me is a no. But the other one with the different levels in confluence with everything, this is a good trade to take. So the one I talked about on CAD CHF. And I don't recommend you guys to take any trade now. This is only the trade I'm taking. I'm showing you what I take. I'm not responsible if you take the trade, or if you do not take the trade. I don't have anything to do with it, and I'm not recommending anything here. So you guys do whatever you want. You should anyway have a plan. You should know what you're doing, and you should be focusing only on that, right? If you don't have a plan, I have some resources to help you out, and I'll do my best to give you some information about this. So this is pretty much what I'm doing. I just saw Stephanie had a comment. Let me see. Just open a live account today, and I'm never buying oil again. Yeah. What time frame is that? This is so. I looked at the forward chart, the daily chart, and the weekly chart. Those are pretty much the ones I look at, simply because it's easier when I swing trade. Okay, because to me the 1 hour chart is too low. It requires too much involvement, while the forward chart and the weekly chart and the daily chart are pretty high, like low involvement. So it's easier to look at all of them and to look only every 4 hours. So I'm not here like watching the charts all day. I'm only going to watch the chart like 15 minutes every 4 hours. That makes it a lot more easier to look at the charts. So yeah, I hope this answered the questions. So yeah, so definitely if you guys need any help, check out the Facebook group, desirettotrade.com, desirettotrade.com/group, or go on desirettotrade.com, desirettotrade.com, have to be slow. You'll see everything there, all the resources we have, and all the thing I'm putting out there to help you out. Check out the podcast we've published on Monday. It's a great one with Michael Tuma. And if you guys have any question, comment in the chat box, comment below. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Ciao.